comments to them. Tough crowd. I'll be here all week, people. I'll be here all week. What's going on, everybody? I hope you are doing well. Welcome to a Guyz night. Chilling with the fellas. We got Denzel in the building. And then we got my homie Rick in the building.
Hey.
We got the homie Matt on his way.
Doesn't count right
he's
now.
He's gonna be late, so it doesn't really count right now. But he will be the one that is gonna be interrupting this interview and sitting with us because we're gonna have to move this camera around and shit all for him. So thank you for being late once again in life, Matt. But yeah, further ado, what's up, fellas? How you guys been?
Good, brother. Man, feeling good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your year been?
It's been a great year, man. Actually been working a lot and shit. Feeling fantastic.
Hey, work is always good. Doing positive 2017, people.
You know what? He's being modest. He broke into the house earlier today. He came through and he just started chatting it up, talking
throwing money in the air. I was like, yo, we going to the club.
Look, man, talk about your projects. This
no, I'm just...
The homie's got to plug you right now. Pause. Plug him.
Plug.
No. I mean, it's just been good with work, man. But booking some commercials and shit. It's just been good.
Get those residual checks, man.
What's crazy about it? You know what I mean? Like we do movies and shit. People always think like, yo, movies is this. I'm like, yeah, but residuals are real nice,
I'm
man.
telling you, man. Know that commercial money. Okay, guys. I know you guys don't necessarily know this because from just the outside point of view, from just the consumer, the person who turns on the television every single time, in your mind you think people are balling out of control from these films, which yes, some of them are.
Very lucrative.
But if you really look at it, these segments of 30-second commercials that really only last about 20 seconds, that you think there's not much real creativity put into it, these people are making 75 G's to 100K off of those 20 seconds. Balling out of control. And if you see them in more than one commercial, they're doing the damn thing. So commercial money is where it's at, people. So for all you aspiring actors that are just trying to step your foot into the pond of acting, I definitely recommend starting off with commercial agencies and starting off with some commercial auditions because you're going to be swimming in the money.
Even if you're not union or nothing, man. You know,
You know why I think commercials get a bad rap?
Dude, I love
it. Hold on. Traditionally, people think, oh, that's how you start your career. You know what I mean? That's like the start. You start off with commercials and then you move on to something greater and you never look back. Hell, the people who do commercials are the same people who do voiceovers and you don't notice it, but like voiceovers make bank, yo.
I just did one for Wendy's.
Yo, voiceovers are cake. Like, don't be ashamed for real, plug. Don't be ashamed of any type of work. Like, if you're an artist, if you're an actor, if you are of the craft, like, all of it is creativity. Hell, I still do commercials. I mean, commercials damn near funded this house we sitting in right now, you know?
Bam.
Commercials, voiceover, theatrical, even get behind the camera. Like, in today's world, be a hyphenate. There's too many people who are great at just one thing. How can you diversify your talents and how can you show the world exactly like who you are and how creative you can be if you only try one avenue? If you get great at that avenue, sure, but if there's somebody gatekeeping you, find a way to bust around that fucking gate.
I agree. And you know what is weird? And I'll speak just on behalf of like experience. I think the reason why people try to give it a bad rap is for the simple fact that you can never put commercials on your resume. So because of that, in their mind, they're like, people always ask, well, what have you booked? And they always expect for you to say a feature film or a TV show or a web series or a pilot or something. And when it comes to a commercial, you can't tell the director of a film that you're going into audition that you just booked this. Unless it's like dope ass, you know, James Cameron or like a video game, something to where it's to that caliber where it matters.
But
you know what you tell them? Hold on, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, but you know what's crazy? It's like look at people that are doing commercials right now, like fucking Matt Damon. Who do commercials and George Clooney.
But they have that name.
I know, but I'm just saying, it's just kind of like they're also like they have not only do they have a high day rate, but they're also making a shit ton of money on residuals. It's crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
It's just going to the accounts, just stacking, making interest,
collecting. Nicholas Winding Refn, which I love his style, not necessarily his writing, but I love his style. Hilarious. Anyway,
you guys didn't see that.
Pull the cookie out. Real
you
delicious cookie.
It's a special cookie.
Nicholas Winding Refn, one of my, a director to definitely watch. he does a lot of commercials to fund his independent projects.
Yeah.
So he'll direct them. He's the one who did the whole Lincoln campaign with Matthew McConaughey, or he has a Gucci commercial with Blake Lively. Even Scorsese has one where I think it's, what was it? Scorsese did a perfume commercial or whatnot. Like all these people in their
Spike Lee does all the Capital Ones with Sam Jackson.
Bruh, of course.
Yeah.
Like, this is why when you tell them, for instance, when you're talking about, oh, you can't tell a director you book something, don't tell them it's a commercial, tell them it's a campaign. That's how you spend it. I spun my whole
knowledge for you guys. Listen up. Listen up. I never even thought about that, bro. I never thought about that because my first commercial ever was a Starbucks commercial, and it was bought 2 years in a row, and it was this big thing, and I made a lot of money off of that, and it was this big thing. It felt great, but at the time, that was I used that money because I first got an agency in New York. I booked it in New York, used that money to relocate, and it got bought 2 years in a row. At that time, I was doing my struggling acting thing, so getting a guest star here, a guest star here, and going in trying to prove myself in front of these directors. And at the bottom, with this, when it says commercials on your resume, it's always said for me, available upon request.
Yeah.
And if I could have said, hey, I'm the face of this Starbucks commercial for the past 2 years, and it's the campaign, it would have helped in my favor. But I never thought twice to do anything like that. Then I booked a Time Warner commercial. Still, on my resume at the bottom, it's available upon request, because I think in my mind, from what everyone tells me, yeah, commercials are just commercials. So it's good money, but you can't put it, you can't use it. So, it's all lies and it's all fabrications because of what. And like I said, D, I'm an outside source. I'm not from here. So, like, I'm that kid that was, like, not born into the acting, but wanted to do it, and from the outside just got here. So, you kind of have an insight for the simple.
No one in my family is a fucking actor.
No, but you've been acting since you was, like, 1.
Alright. Yes. I've been acting since I was 10, but, you know. Still, I mean, you know, you learn this shit. Like, I had to learn this shit too. That's why, hopefully, to the people who are watching, you know, this is some knowledge you can use to shortcut some of the shit that we had to go through. Like, look, I had a PlayStation jam, right? PlayStation commercial. It ran all Christmas season. Even had a Tom Brady joint come out.
Yep.
So, what am I going to do? Go in the room to somebody at NBC and be like, oh, man, you know, I got booked for this Tom Brady commercial. Nah, own that shit. Yo, I was on a Tom Brady campaign. We did it with Foot Locker. Under Armour was sponsoring it. Flip that shit.
Yep. Raindrop.
Drop top.
Drops on my head. Yeah. Well, not only that, I think, you know what it helps with is that when you have just fucking money in the bank and you're chilling, you know what I mean, and you're just like, it takes the pressure off of you when you go, and lets you be more creative in your shit. So when you're testing with these, you know, for all these pilots that are going on, or you're you know, it lets you be more creative and shit, and it just alleviates that, because you're not in there thinking about like, oh, I gotta
the
pay
next
rent.
job.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. And yeah, financial stability is always one thing that everybody should aspire to have, but you know,
it just psychologically helps.
Yeah, psychologically it does, because I will say, like, for the ones, mind you, I want every audition that I go into, and I put myself in the mind state and the mind frame of this is for me, you know, and if it's fate, it's fate. But I will say that there's times where my bank account is running low and there's an audition that's coming up, and I will put the same amount of energy and heart as it with every audition. But if I don't get it, it will fuck with me. I will say that. It will mess with my psyche. And I'll go through a certain part of, like a small little depression for a few days. Like, shit. Oh, man. All right. How much do I got left in the account? Yeah. Oh, man. All right. Next job. I need more auditions. This is moving too slow, you know?
Yeah, fellas, I got a question for you. Oh, shit. Someone's calling.
Oh, shit.
Dance break.
Axel Foley, come on in.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop, no.
Sorry.
Yeah, 1 second. I'll come get you. Hold up. Wait. Oh, I got a question. Shit. All right, I'm gonna come get you, Blue. Hold on. We're filming.